hardest thing to do is to fix up a bed. This is my human pillow, which I love very much and take it with me. It keeps my company while my husband is away. Yes, I am gay and I'm black. I'm a Jew. I'm everything. I'm a foreigner, but I don't think your sexuality have anything to do with your sexual orientation has anything to do with anything in life. I'm a veteran. I'm disabled. And I have been going to a lot of stuff here in the US. I live overseas mainly, but I've been here since March of this year, trying to find a better treatment for me, something that the government can help. It's very expensive to be treated with this condition. And the VA has been helping me out, trying to link my job-related condition to my current condition in the military. If anybody out there that sees this on the web and know anything, or can give me some guidance, please. I have a lot of people behind me, but we haven't really grasped. I've got to the point that we need to. I need my claim higher. I mean, for being a vet and disabled and being in this society, it has been a learning experience being back to the States, from obtaining my driver license and trying to get switch my state driver license from one to another. I took my test, which is crazy, and I failed it because you have to take it 3 times the same. The regular people driving out there could not pass that test. Imagine me, who has a driving badge, as a military person who's been driving in Iraq, Afghanistan, Israel, you name it, all these countries, Macedonia, Kosovo, Europe, and the US, and Africa as well, and come to my own country and be treated like this. I did the test 3 times, and the 3rd time, the back of my vehicle clipped one of the cones. So I failed the test, so now I have to go back and take it. I have 30 days. If I don't pass it, they take my driver's license away. This is insane. There are people driving out there with no license, with an expired license, or even with a good license that don't know how to drive. And me, who have been a soldier for over 8 years and given up, put my life on the line for this country, and this is where you're treated. Another thing, I'm not bitter, but I'm just not happy as well with the situation. Disability, I've been fighting disability for 3 years. I'm waiting for a court date. I still haven't received one. How I cannot work like this? This is very frustrating. So I'm doing everything possible to stay active, to do other things to help other people, to make awareness that people my age or younger will and have gotten this disease. We all know about Michael J. Fast. I think he was diagnosed at 32. Muhammad was in his 30s as well, while he was still a champion, diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. It can happen and will happen. Be aware. It's not an elderly disease anymore. My doctors up until today keep telling me, I'm too young, I'm too young. Yes, I'm too young, but I have the disease. Nothing you can do. I was misdiagnosed at Johns Hopkins University and by another neurologist in Washington, D.C. You know who you are. 4 years ago. And they kept telling me I was too young. They didn't want to do the test. And they said it was a what is it called? Movement disorder, which fall into any of these neurological conditions fall into that category. Movement disorder. I had post-traumatic disorder because I was ex-military and I work as a civilian downrange. So what? You know, if I would have been diagnosed earlier, I would have been in a much better condition. I would be in a much better place right now than I am right now, than I currently am. Because I went from here to all the way to the bottom, and I'm starting back up to develop. If I would have been here at the middle part, they would have started treating me, and I went back up, being so much better off. I'd probably be working or something close enough to it. But I had to go all the way to the bottom to start up. Then that's when they realized they made a mistake. And I have read a lot of cases that people go through, especially in their 30s and early 40s. Young onset Parkinson is called, and they are misdiagnosed because the doctors are refusing to acknowledge that you can actually obtain Parkinson at an early age. It's not an elderly disease. And this is for the civilian people out there, the audience, and for the doctors. Be aware you can get Parkinson at an early age. So please, if you go to a doctor and they say something and you still think this is wrong, see another one. Get a 3rd, 4th, 5th opinion. It's very important. I did, and I was just one of the unlucky ones that everybody kept saying, reading off everybody's notes and saying, no, I think this is what you have. From psychologists to neurologists of all sorts, I have seen in Thailand, Germany, and the US, the best of the best, and everybody misdiagnosed me. Until I went back to a neurologist in Germany who I had seen 3 years ago, and he practically had tears in his eyes when he saw me last year, November. I said, Aaron, I think you have Parkinson, you gotta take the test. And I took it. That was on November 8th. On the 9th, we got the result back and it was positive. My levodopa on the right side was lacking, and the left side was fine. And of course, my left side was the one that caused a lot of problems. However, my leg on the right side does shake as well. So yes. Well, this is it for now. I know there's a lot going on with me. I have a company that I started named Fearless LLC here in Miami, and it's to make awareness of this condition. We already participated in the Movement Day, which is the Movement Day for Parkinson, which was in October 6th here in downtown Miami. We had a good following, came out. We had t-shirts, and we raised, along with Stacy and her dad, Mr. Thomas, who's also a doctor in Texas, who he has the shaking on his right side, on the right hand. Probably about $6,000 to $7,000, and we're still doing it every year. I'm trying to make it aware. Every day I'm trying to tell people, add money for research. Please add money for research. Please donate. Please donate. Never give up. It's not a once a year thing. It's an everyday thing. And here are my bands. I'm going to start selling bands. I'm going to be doing some videos of exercises that I have done that have enabled me and helped me to regain my posture, my strength, my confidence, and so on. And fear does come from being afraid. I was afraid of crossing the street. I was afraid of doing this. I was afraid of talking. I was afraid of standing on the balcony. The wind blew me out, I would have blown over. I would have fallen. Afraid of being in crowds. Afraid of doing anything. Afraid of putting on my shirt, taking off my shirt. But it came to a point that I looked at myself, looked at my life, and I said, you know what? I have done so much. I've been so many places. This is not me. This is a new me, and I must embrace it. However, I have to get out this funk. I have to get out this hole, this depression, whatever I mean. And the new person, I'm going to be fearless. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to be the man that I used to be. Even though I will be a new person, but I'll be the guy that I used to be. That person that was never afraid of anything. That was just strong and assertive. And I went from being afraid to being fearless. And that's why I came up with this name, Fearless. Fearless LLC, remember that. We're going to be doing these videos to sell. Half of it's going to go to research, and half is going to go to me. I'm an entrepreneur, so of course I have to make money somehow, since I can't have a regular job. And we're also going to make a clothing line, either one for sports, because you have to stay active. Remember, it's very important to stay active. And a fashion one, inexpensive. We're getting all the prototype taken care of. There's already a couple of them out there in the market. Look for it. Lady's doing a t-shirt for her husband. It's a very similar idea to what we have, and we're getting everything else patent with the idea and the concept. So look forward to that, please. The video should be coming out very soon. I'll be working with my trainers. They're very good people, and they have gotten me in the shape that I need to be. I'm so thankful. I mean, I have a hard time. The clothing that I'm doing is going to be stuff that are already out there for Parkinson people, people with disability, and soldiers with missing wound. They're very in need also of clothing, because they have to buy clothes and they have to alter. We're already going to have it altered, and the adjustment is going to be minor, and we take it from there. But I also need investors, and I need people. This is a market that has been untapped. And we have the idea, we have the concept, we just don't have the resource. So if you're interested, please contact me. fearlessllc22@gmail.com or fearlessllc@yahoo.com. This is Darren Davis Candler. It's been a pleasure. I'll continue my log tomorrow or the following day as much as I can. Stay fearless.